and then we just stumbled across this.
I knew we were coming here.
Did you? This is the #1 spot I've been most excited to go to. It led to the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, calling the guy who was trying to help the most, calling him a pedo. Oh my god. It's our first full day in Chiang Rai and our last full day in Thailand, and we are on our way to something that I didn't know we were going to do, and it's so exciting. I can't wait to tell you about it, but we'll tell you about that in a minute, because right now we're about an hour out of Chiang Rai, and then we just stumbled across this.
I knew we were coming here.
Did you? Okay. So we didn't stumble. We came here exactly on time to this stupa and this old wall.
What?
Wall, what? It says it's a stupa. What's the difference between a stupa and a what?
Oh, what's a temple?
See, I got it right this time. But this is really cool. So on the outside of this, there's 5 gates, and there's an old wall that is like with cool brickwork, kind of similar to this. And it was built 15th century AD. Oh, that's a long time ago. Wait, 15th century AD.
Is it 16th AD? Oh, major restoration was conducted.
Twice in 2 minutes, I've been right.
Except for the massive time you were wrong.
It is this culture that sets Thailand apart from Vietnam as a big point of difference, unfortunately. Like, you know, there's Mee Siong and outside of Da Nang, but there's not much else. Not like this. So it's called Wat Phra Luang. So this says that apparently there's evidence reveals 2 construction episodes. There was a hall consisting of a staircase, a platform, a terrace, a brick floor and single-tiered ceramic tile roof. I'm no archaeologist, as you would know, but how the hell do you know that from this? That is incredible. Then it says it was rebuilt to its original size and form, except that the floor was slightly raised. The rear wall was enlarged to support the roof weight. There's no roof. How would they know the weight of the roof? And the new base of the principal Buddha image was built. I don't know how we know these things as human beings. That's mental. But it looks cool and it's old.
Is this a Lunar New Year thing? Oh my God, did you get that on camera?
Yes. Explain what's been happening today.
We just keep hearing firecrackers out of nowhere all over the place.
Like
The
outside.
last couple days, this morning at breakfast, we heard the loudest ones for a considerable amount of time, like in the middle of the street, and now at some random little temple. Fuck's sake.
I remember at first you were like, why is someone letting off fireworks? I think it's definitely some cultural or religious thing that they're letting off really loud firecrackers.
Let's go this way.
That was terrifying. We're in this nice, peaceful, quiet walk. And then someone just letting off. And that is, oh, we were over there. That is a temple over there. Oh my goodness. We are here now at the Golden Triangle. Not in India. There's a Golden Triangle in India, right?
Well, we're in Thailand, so no, we're not in India.
Yeah, we didn't go to India just very quickly. So we're in Thailand, we're at the Golden Triangle. What is the Golden Triangle?
It's where Thailand, Laos, and Myanmar meet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And we were just in Laos a few months ago.
On the other side.
On the other side of, this is the Mekong River as well, right?
Yeah, but like we are further down.
But that's still
we're in
crazy.
Vientiane. This is not Vientiane.
This is the Mekong River that flows all the way from, I think, does it start in China, the Mekong?
Somewhere.
And then goes all the way out to the Mekong Delta in Canada. In Canada. I don't know where that came from in Vietnam.
You're cut off.
Yeah.
So we're just under the Buddha's butt, and we are here where you can see all three countries. So we're currently standing in Thailand, and just over the water, that little point is Myanmar. On the map, you can see it's really just a bit of a peninsula almost. It's a tiny bit, and then across the river, that whole side is Laos. It looks like there's casinos and stuff over there, so maybe it's total speculation, but heavily developed by China would be my guess.
Well, I did see on the map, it did say a casino.
Yeah.
So we are at the literal Golden Triangle. This must be the closest spot. Oh, there you go. So we got Myanmar over there, Laos over there, and Thailand right below us. We are at the Great Opium Hall, not to be confused with the Great Opium House. There's so much opium around here that there's two museums about opium. And the Golden Triangle is a famous place, like a famously known area of the three countries where lots of drugs goes through.
Yeah. Well, it's got a lot of history, which we're going to learn about.
Which maybe is why they called it the Golden Triangle, that little bit. But it's very confusing because that is mostly associated with drugs. And that's why we're at the opium den. No, it's not an opium den. The Great
Hall of Opium.
Hall of Opium. So let's go learn about some drugs. And I think you get some free opium once you leave. So we haven't had any signs yet, so I assume this was like the tunnels that they used, a recreation of the tunnels. These all look like faces. Oh, they are faces! Oh my god. That is terrifying. I thought I was just seeing things in the patterns. I was like, oh, that looks like faces. It is actual faces. Looking up this tunnel with all these scary faces and things on the wall. And there's not been one sign to tell you what this is or what it represents or anything about it. Yeah, There's a QR code for a questionnaire to fill in about something you haven't even done yet. So Adrian said this was double the cost of the opium house. This is the opium hall. We've yet to find out why it's double the price, but we hope it's going to be good.
Oh my god, it's so creepy. It's represent the souls destroyed by opium.
It's open to your interpretation.
If this is put on by the International Narcotics College, I assume it's going to be
anti-opium.
Anti.
So this is the real Golden Triangle. Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, south of Yunnan, China, and northwest of Vietnam, where loads of the drug production comes from. Opium is really bad. Is that a real person? No. Oh my god. I thought that was a real child sitting there at first. Yeah, opium was and is super addictive. So in China, there was lots and lots of people getting addicted. They wanted to make it illegal to help their country. The East India Company wanted to trade it because you make a lot of money.
Enter the fucking Brits.
Yeah, then the Brits come in and we're like, right, now we're going to keep selling all this. Tea was involved somehow. I kind of missed how that was involved, but they sold a lot of tea. Britain, I think, got addicted to tea more than opium, it sounded like.
They were trading opium for tea.
Opium is way worse than I thought it was. The Brits wanted to import it, make lots of money, and even governments like in Thailand were like, yeah, we can make a lot of money from drugs, bring it in, but eventually Thailand did say no, and they tried to stop opium addiction and the drugs coming into the country, and apparently they've done a really good job of cutting down all the trees and the opium plants, and they've massively reduced the amount of opium that is produced in Thailand. Which, now that I know how addictive it is and how bad it is, that's definitely a good thing. This is the #1 spot I've been most excited to go to. I never once in my life thought I would ever be here. We only found out yesterday we were coming.
Yeah.
And this place is one that attracted worldwide attention. Everyone was obsessed with it for weeks, months.
Yeah.
Yeah, months.
Weeks. But if it was, yeah, sure.
Everyone was obsessed with it. It was all over the news, all over the media. It led to the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, calling the guy who was trying to help the most, calling him a pedo, leading to court cases. And it was also the place where a Thai football team got stuck in a cave and had to be rescued.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing, not the Elon Musk thing.
I'd never thought in a million years that we would be here. So we are at Tham Luang Kunam Nang Nong National Park in Chiang Rai, Thailand. And we're going to go up and see the cave, which is the site of one of the most dramatic stories of the modern era, I think.
Yeah.
How obsessed were you with it? Because you were
very obsessed. I watched the news every day and was just in awe the whole time, like terrified for these poor little boys.
So if you don't remember, you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know where you've been, but I think it was 14 boys. It was a Thai football team that got taken into a cave by their coach, and then the water levels rose suddenly and they got trapped way deep in the cave and couldn't get out. Everyone pretty much thought they wouldn't be able to survive. They had no food, minimal water, and complete darkness. So we got a new friend. We've just been told to get on this truck.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yelled at to put money in the tip box, but nobody tells us how much to put in the tip box. Turns out it was 20. That's quite easy. And now we're going to get driven up to the cave, I presume. So these kids were stuck in a cave, couldn't get out. It was pretty dire. It didn't seem like they were going to be able to get out. I listened to a podcast about it recently, and it was the way the cave, like they had to go under rocks and be brought out one at a time through water. No diving experience, no caving experience. And eventually they decided the best thing to do was sedate them, which is dangerous in itself. So they had to send in an anaesthetologist, that's how you say that, sedate them one at a time, and then have an expert caver take them out through these narrow passageways filled with water and get them all out. And I mean, I remember at the time, you really didn't think they would survive. How could they survive? They're there for so long, and every single one of them got out and survived. So, an incredible story. I mean, even we heard it from Vietnam. This is like remote, rural Thailand. Never thought once in a million years that we would actually be visiting this place. So it's pretty cool, and it's obviously really cool because it had a happy ending. I think because of all the attention, it's been a bit done up in a good way. "13 boys, one coach," and they went over 2 kilometers deep into the cave. So we are here. They went all the way along there to here, 2,315 meters from the cave entrance. Is this what they brought them out in? Did you ever think you would come here?
No.
And how many hours do you think you spent in total watching this on the TV as it was unfolding?
Oh my God, I don't know, 100.
I remember.
Yeah, kind of watched documentaries about it. Read a lot.
So 13 boys were rescued, one coach, and they went 2.3 kilometers deep into the cave. We were allowed to go how far?
500 meters.
Yeah,
maybe.
if that. It's no Phong Nha cave, but it's stunning nonetheless. And pretty awesome that all those boys survived. So I was wrong. There was one person who unfortunately did pass away because of this rescue mission. And it was this soldier here from the Thai army, right? He passed away delivering the oxygen tanks so they could get these 13 little bowls out, as they called them. What a legend.
The next day.
No microphones. So if you hear any quality in the difference right now, it's because the microphone's coming from the camera. We got microphones up, or we could still film. It's a private art exhibit, and it's one of the most visually stunning art exhibit temples in all of Thailand. And it's predicted, it's not even finished yet. So what's that one, the Sistine Chapel is never finished?
Yeah. The one in Barcelona.
Yeah,
I've been there.
What's it called
It
again?
only just finished. I can't remember the name right now.
Oh my goodness. But you know the one we're talking about in Barcelona? Well, this is predicted to be finished in 2070. We'll have to come back for the finishing in 45 years. you see how it is. But this is amazing. It's got the memo. Memo away.
So did you?
Yeah, well, kind of off-white, but yeah. Pretty cool. So it makes sense, but instead of just having a sign saying don't take pictures, the background block away, there's this constant repetitive loop of women telling you don't take pictures, walk away. Actually it makes sense, it's pretty good.
I bet they've tried it that.
Yeah, maybe. And then of course we blocked away. Also, like most high temples do with a big cover up the shoulder. The ones that I took the shawl off, I was looking at half second of the movie there, boys, and peeled over the tanner. I mean, please cover the shoulder.
Those are really strict. That's why I was reading the sign. It was like, don't use your jacket to cover your hands. Don't use your shoulders, no skin color underneath the hands. And it said, like, the security decision they're not wearing the right thing, and they're like, don't put it on.
It's just because it's a private temple. It's not really a religious temple. It's a work of art. So So this one doesn't have any mirrors on it. So I think this one is unfinished. And it's gonna look like that eventually.
Next episode.
So we're off to get the cat live ferry. Everything we do in Saigon, like we don't do this enough.
But it is April, which means rainy season is on the horizon. Literally.
We're being a bit naughty. We're on an open highway right now.
Hello. Oh my god, they're hand painting.
Whoa, alright, look at the sunset in front of us.
Woo!